Everybody, you beautiful, beautiful bastards out there. I hope you're all doing fine on this wonderful, wonderful day. Um, it's going to be a bit of a, well, an unusual one, I think, to say the least here. I think we're going to have a little bit of a fun, a little bit of a sing. If you're at home and you're watching and you want to do it, you can have a little bit of a dance as well. That's fine too. You're allowed to do that. You're allowed to act stupid and stuff. That's a great thing to have. Um, that's it's a job for me. It's quite nice. But there we go. So the reason that we're doing this tonight is because we are looking at making a little bit of cash. We want to support some wonderful, wonderful people out there. Uh, some wonderful healers, people, carers, the NHS, stuff like that. That's what we're looking at doing. So there's going to be a donate feature that hopefully the mods can deal with in chat and put that out a little bit. So there we go. So you can go along to that. Just give what you can. The money that is going to be split between two causes. We have the NHS, and we also have this lovely little group that I was talking to Rob about last night on a stream. No, not me. Someone else was talking to Rob last night on the stream, and we got to have a little chat about what they are doing, because they're helping a lot of people. There are a lot of people out there who need help, can't afford stuff, are afraid to ask. Don't be afraid. Reach out. People care. So that is what we are looking at doing. We want to help everyone. So the best way that we can do that now is we're going to have some people come on who are going to perform, because there are some wonderfully talented people out there. Not me. I'm just not. We've got a few people to do some songs. We've got a play for you all tonight as well. And then at some point, we're going to be I'm going to be sat here chatting away and answering some questions that people might have while the judges go off and make their decisions. Okay, so we're going to have a bit of a giggle, so that'll be fine. So there's going to be a little thing that's going to pop up, and we're going to basically hold it there while we're getting other things ready, and then we're going to go back and forth a little bit. Okay, so bear with us on that. If things go wrong, don't worry. We might fix it. It'll work, I hope. Fingers crossed on that front. No, because hope is a false virtue, you see, and we don't like that. It's going to work. I've taken pride in what I've done. So, without further ado, I'm going to cut to the first break bit, and then we're going to be back with the wonderful, wonderful Blue. And she's going to have a little chat with us all, and then we'll get the first act on. And we can go from there. Does that sound good for everybody? I hope so, because you don't really get a choice. You're here watching, so it's going to happen regardless. So see you all in a second, okay? And we'll be right back.
I see you with your goals and your big ideas, your hopes and dreams that you keep locked behind your fears. Why tarry? Why wait? Tomorrow's fair weather may come too late. You will want to be better. Why deny what's true? A dream is just an ambition that you don't pursue. Have courage. Be brave. Take a chance or take your chances to your grave. You've got a hunger, you've got a need. Why try denying what you believe? You've got to take pride in who you are. Know you deserve all this and more. Nothing is written, nothing is set. If you want the future, you've got to get it. They may be smarter, they may be stronger, but you've a will and you've got a hunger. Oh, oh, oh. I want to see you rise up, rise up. Oh, oh, oh. I want to see...
So you got me again. So I'm still here. So we have the wonderful, wonderful Blue with me, who actually works and helps run the theatre, don't you? And you supply me with things, and it's all good.
You could say I help. I tell everyone what to do. I think that's an important job. But welcome to everyone who is joining tonight for our autumn festival. We are live from the Sabbath night markets and the League National Theatre. No, it's now the Imperial Theatre. Cora Feeney is going to tell me off when she gets back from Tasato. It's going to be a night of revelry with some sophisticated acts.
And some less sophisticated acts. Not looking at anyone at all, Alfredo.
We hope it's a night of highs and lows and hope you support our cause.
So, as you are aware, you can do nothing in the league without being judged by someone. So we thought we'd bring that into the theatre this evening. With our wonderful judges, Shawnee DeVergo, a very good friend of ours, well, for sanity, you know. Another friend of ours from the far-off land, we know as Zajic.
Magic Zajic. We don't know why he's magic.
Yes, not a magician, all as far as we're aware. No talent in that area at all. And finally, we have Anka of the West March.
So, before we go on to our first act of the evening, who is a good friend of ours.
Well, you say that. A little device has just told me that they're having a few issues right now. so I'm just waiting to see what happens there. Otherwise you're only gonna get like me talking a lot more. So
I guess that means that you have us for a little bit longer, and I just thought I haven't actually introduced ourselves. I forget that not everyone knows who Blue is. So I am Eurobion the Lempster Sasato, but everyone calls me Blue, thanks to Mac here.
you're welcome.
And not at all because it's obvious. I am Gramandi Vasco Salvos. I hope you all forget that very quickly.
Well, what we can do is we can do some introductions. What we can do actually is I'll just go to one of the other acts that we've got. If you like, I can do that instead. That might make things a bit easier.
We are flexible. It is our job to help support you, and you are hosting in our theatre.
So what we'll do then, I think it's going to be easier. While they're getting all that sorted, I'll go to another act, and we can go on from there, and we'll make do. I think is the best way to describe that. We'll deal with it. All right. So bear with us, because you've got no fucking choice. All right. So we'll get that sorted, and then all right. So we'll go to the break thing, and then we'll someone will be on screen soon. Okay. See you in a second.
I see you with your goals and your big ideas, your hopes and dreams that you keep locked behind your fears. Why tarry? Why wait? Tomorrow's fair weather may come too late. You will want to be better. Why deny?
Breath. Don't still. The cold is rigid, but I will along. Breathe. Keep breathing. Don't let me be lost yet. Breathing. What is that again? The cold has rigged my mind as well as body. Something was meant to be said.
Who are you?
Another voice? The cold distills madness in my mind.
Will you answer?
Why not? My name? Lost a long time ago, alongside my battle. Once I had ideals. Once I had a life. The cold. It eats away at my bones. Where am I? I wandered off the path. I left the road. I suppose that I am lost.
Where did you come from, O lost one? What nation do you represent?
Nations? Was my home, the land of ice and monsters, burnt down as if it were nothing but kindling. I was a warrior. I was someone who protected, who guided, who listened to the wisdom of my wise ones and championed my family. I was strong.
Was?
Well, I hate to tell you this, oh voice inside my head, but I cannot see. I cannot move. My limbs are frozen. The ones that remain after the fight, that is. I lost. I was not strong enough. And forever I shall curse those that won. Not that my life shall be much longer.
And what would you do if you lived?
If I lived? I don't know. All is lost. All my family, all my home, gone. What is there to live for?
You said you would curse those that won. Why is that?
They purged the land. They destroyed our world. But worse are the traitors that gave it away willingly. Little voice within, you may not know this, but once upon a time I knew the magic of the forest as deep as it ran through my veins. I could sing you the song of wolves long gone, and new creatures would appear. I could walk along a road and know which way it went, even when the path changed between journeys. I could look across a garden and feel life reflect through me as my own power.
Then why give up?
What?
You are more than that, surely. You are more than a life once lived. You have seen the ebb and flow of the very forest beneath and above. Find something to live for, fool. Or don't waste my time.
Who even are you?
An opportunity.
And I am dying. What possible opportunity could I have?
Life.
What would be the cost?
You would have to live until you were killed.
It's an opportunity.
It's an option. Live. Fight. Forever be yourself. Feed the hatred in your core and bind yourself to that strength. You are more than what you have said. And you are a possibility.
What is your name? Strange voice inside me.
You keep saying inside. You cannot see, but I am beside you.
Who are you?
A whisper in the dark. A clash of violence in the midst of an empty battlefield. I am a noise. I am a breath. Will you breathe?
I shall.
I see you with your goals and your big ideas, your hopes and dreams that you keep locked behind your fears. Why tarry? Why wait? Tomorrow's fair weather may.
Ah,
Hello?
hello.
Well, what did we all think of that then?
Oh, a nice, strong Varushkan start, cousins.
It's actually that he looks a lot like you, isn't something?
What? No, nothing like me. And his Varushkan accent is terrible. You can hear the Sarvosian. No offense, of course.
Well,
Varric is much more courageous than that being ever was. Turning to hatred. Shame on them.
Yes,
But
it did sound
otherwise,
awfully unvirtuous.
I thought there was so much emotion and effort to it. I was really, really impressed by the clear dictation. It was lovely.
Yes. Overall, I'd say a very strong start to the evening. I hope we have more to come from the playwright, who I believe is Rishka. She is attached to the Imperial Theatre. Very ambitious. Not long come to Anvil, so definitely want to see how she develops.
very ice start. if not a little bit shaky virtue-wise. Good job.
Fantastic. We're really looking forward to what we see next.
Yes, let's bring on the next act, shall we?
I see you with your goals and your big ideas, your hopes and dreams that you keep locked behind your fears. Why tarry? Why wait? Tomorrow's fair weather may come too late. You will want to be better, why deny what's true? A dream is just an ambition that you don't pursue. Have courage, be brave. Take a chance or take your chances to your grave. You've got a hunger, you've got a need. What you're denying, what you believe. You've got to take pride in who you are. Know you deserve all this and more. Nothing is written, nothing is set. If you want the future, you've got to get it. They may be smarter, they may be stronger, but you've a will and you've got a hunger. Oh, oh, oh. I want to see you rise up, rise up. Oh, oh, oh. I want to see you rise up, rise up. Oh.
Hello. I am Ariel Tamerlane, and I have some songs for you this evening that I'm going to perform. So I have 3 songs that I've been asked to prepare, and the first one that I'm going to sing is called Behold the Labyrinth. I remember everything we had, every breath of this place creaking. I'm familiar with the cold, with the windows and the doors, and the sound of my heart beating. It beats in and out of time, and it's such a shame. I heard the wind say this morning, be still, my heart. I age by years at the mention of your name. What a pity this season. You remember me, my dear one. I don't recognize myself. I'm not the one you knew. Behold the labyrinth. I walk around these empty rooms we once moved like the morning. Silhouettes, they haunt this house like your memory haunts me now, as if it were a dream. As if it were a dream. And it's such a shame. I heard the wind say this morning, be still, my heart. I age by years at the mention of your name. What a pity this season. You remember me, my dear one. I don't recognize myself. I'm not the one you knew. Behold the labyrinth. And I heard the moon has visions of her nightly, and I heard the mighty river call out his name. And I saw the skies and the earth. Yes, I saw the skies and the earth crying over you. It's such a shame. I heard the wind say this morning, be still, my heart. I age by years at the mention of your name. And what a pity the season. Still remember me, my dear one. I don't recognize myself. I'm not the one you knew. Behold the labyrinth. You. One moment. Thank you. So our next song is a newer song, but I think people enjoyed it previously. And it's called You'll Never Leave Dawnguard Alive. It is possibly one of the most Dawnish songs in my book. I can find it. In the deep dark hills east of summer home, that's the place where I trace my bloodline. And it's there that I read on a hillside gravestone, you will never leave Dawnguard alive. Oh, my granddad's dad walked down the Pilgrim's Road, and he asked Lady Tilly to fight by his side. Said, won't you walk with me out of the gate of this castle? I will never leave Dawnguard alive. When the fighting starts, about 10 in the morning, and the fighting stops, once they run away and you fill your cup with whatever bitter brew you're drinking, and you spend your life just thinking of how to win the day. We all knew there was glory in them mountains, but then a man from Holberg arrived, waving handfuls of throne. He said, I'll pay you for your mithril, but he never left Dawnguard alive. And the times got hard, enemies weren't budging. Lady Tilly, you what she'd do to win the fight. She gathered up questing knights and went charging into Valley yonder, but she never left Dawnguard alive. Where the fighting starts, about 10 in the morning, and the fighting stops once they've run away and you fill your cup with whatever bitter brew you're drinking, and you spend your life of thinking how to win the day. In the deep dark hills east of summer home, that's the place where I trace my bloodline. And it's there that I on a hillside gravestone, you will never leave Dawnguard alive. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Alfredo. You let Leaguers into the castle, it all goes to pot, I swear. It all goes to pot. Luckily, my last week during Songs and Stories, my squires decided to interrupt and behave in an almost martyr-like fashion, but they haven't deigned to do so this evening, so you're very lucky. They might do this to Alfredo, however. So the final song I have for this evening is slightly more happy, but quite soft still. And it's called Dreams. I woke up from the same dreams I've been having every time I sleep alone. And it starts out sweet and it ends with something tragic. So I get up and run to you. For I need to hear your voice. Tell me I'm sober inside my head. And though I'm wildlife, go back to bed. But I call on you every night that you're away. For I need to hear you say I'm never gonna leave you alone. We've just begun. You, you're never gonna understand. So you say, but I've got a time for your hand. Now I don't sleep with your arms across my shoulder, 'cause I don't feel like I'm yours. And I cried at the thought of losing you, 'cause I don't know what I do. And I can't believe the madness in the love that I receive. And I'm scared that I'll wake up to a dream. So I'll call on you every night that you're away. For I need to hear you sing. Say, I'm never gonna leave you, love. We've just begun. And you say you're never gonna understand. But I've got a diamond for your hand. And I know you will let me down. I don't care that fights and fears will abound. So I'll wait till I hear you say I'm never gonna leave you, love. We've just begun. And you say you're never gonna understand. But I've got a diamond for your hand. Thank you. Thank you much for your time. Thank you. Right. Okay, I'm right.
I see you with your goals and your big ideas, your hopes and dreams that you keep locked behind your fears. Why tarry? Why wait? Tomorrow's fair weather may come too late. You will want to be better. Why deny what's true? A dream is just an ambition that you don't pursue. Have
God,
Oh,
yep.
brilliant. Well, thank you for that, Earl Tamerlane. I loved it. I think every fighter that's ever been in love will have felt moved by those songs. Dawn knows courage, it knows loyalty, and it knows how to pull on the heartstrings. Well done. Well done.
I've got to say it sounded virtuous. I'm still not entirely sure about this Dawnish obsession about glory and romance, but it was a good song that I could drink and cry to. And as a Varushkan, I feel that is what we need to take away from this. So again, very well done.
El Tamerlane, you conveyed the emotion in the lyrics so well. If this is the talent we have for the rest of the evening, I'm so looking forward to it. And Zajic, shame on you. It was amazing in
Yeah.
all ways. Come now.
Yes, I suppose it is glorious to all go and die, but perhaps they maybe could not have done that.
Been
I
in
don't know.
love, young man.
No.
Well then. Excellent work, Dawn.
I see you with your goals and your big ideas, your hopes and dreams that you keep locked behind your fears. Why tarry? Why wait? Tomorrow's fair weather may come too late. You will want to be better. Why deny what's true? A dream is just an ambition that you don't pursue.
Hello, everybody. Alfredo von Olberg here. So you've had a very considered and virtuously devised piece, and you've had some very heartfelt singing, and now for filth, for getting down in the mud with me. So I've got 3 songs to sing for you. 2 of them will be having their proper debut. The middle one has been sung in Anvil before, but only before select audiences. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. I've got my own audience here. I'll be joining in when appropriate. So, without further ado, I shall sing you a song that is called "The Indecisive Lover," or a dialogue between mother and son. I don't get any ideas, right? So, first one goes. Oh, almost sang that wrong. It's the mother's line first. Now, my one, the season's run. It's time for you to marry. If you're not bold, then you'll get old. There's no time left to tarry. Oh, but Mum, I've just begun to sample all life's pleasures. It's not fair, I cannot bear to choose between these treasures. Catherine's like an hunting hawk with eyes of burning passion, but she'd spend every coin we earn hunting the latest fashion. And Ava is a curvy girl, magnificent for squeezing, but she's the apple of her father's eye, and to him I am not pleasing. Oh, I love chasing Emily, though many times I've caught her. Her cooking is her weakness, she could even burn the water. And then there's lovely Andrea, oh, she is not a stranger, but she's got 14 brothers and my life would be in danger. Oh, ho, my lovely one, come meet me when work is done. We'll have a little fun, oh, under the setting sun. Oh, ho, my lovely one, come meet me when work is done. We'll have a little fun, oh, under the setting sun. I met Callum yesterday to see where we could go. He's pretty good at kissing, but his brain's too bloody slow. I found Piotr in his bath and we got nice and soapy, but his feet turned the water green and his breath was ropey. I felt faint for Stefan, like I couldn't love another. That's until I met Mika, who is Stefan's older brother. Tolya is a rich man's son, his ass is like a palace. By ass, I mean, oh, not, ass. Right. But he's built the place himself, so his hands are rough and calloused. Oh, ho, my lovely one, come meet me when work is done. We'll have a little fun, oh, under the setting sun. Oh, ho, my lovely one, come meet me when work is done. We'll have a little fun, oh, under the setting sun. Vanya is the king of cards, and we play fast and loose. But I can't stand his singing voice, he's like a strangled goose. Sasha has a great big farm, and I would want for nothing. But she is all skin and bones, like dumplings with no stuffing. Nina likes it, heads and tails, a night with her's exciting. Read that wrong almost. But when she's had a drink in her, we're always bloody fighting. Yeah, God, so experienced, he is my favourite lover. But when I cannot dance with him, he dances with another. Oh, ho, my lovely one, come meet me when work is done. We'll have a little fun, oh, under the setting sun. Oh, ho, my lovely one, come meet me when work is done. We'll have a little fun, oh, under the setting sun. Oh, my one, your song is done, and you have told me plenty. I can't keep score, please sing no more, it's clear your heart is empty. Oh, but Mum, I'm not yet done, come lift your eyes from sorrow. I'm not even halfway through, I'll sing some more tomorrow. Oh, thank you. That concludes the first of the song. It's debut to the Anvil audience. Originally, that was a rap. So you've been spared a fate horrendous. Oh, it was interesting to write. That being said, So the next song is, again, a song that's getting its debut in public performance. It has been performed before select paying audiences at Anvil before. So this is the rudest song in Anvil. It has its origins in that there's a chap called Pete Keeper what wrote an excellent song called Fuck the Conclave, right? And I had this song described to me before I ever heard it. And the person who described it to me couldn't really remember the lyrics, so just sort of stuck a bit of doggerel in there amongst the few sort of salient points that they could remember. And I thought, amazing song. I heard it in person. I continue to think that's an amazing song. It's lyrical, it's witty, but it could be a lot ruder. So I took the tune and I crammed some new lyrics in it and formed it into a tour of the flesh pots of the league. A qualifier of this song also, frequent mention or reference is made to the noble profession of the kickabout. And I want to make it clear, as anyone listening to the lyrics and offering them their full ear will understand, this song does not mock the noble profession of the kickabout, but merely the peccadilloes of their otherwise upstanding clientele. I bring to you now, I sing for you now, the rudest song that's ever been sung in Anvil. Have you ever had your cock sucked in a chamber of delights, or used titties as a table to snort 20 lines of bites? The Holberg Toms are waving with the glitter in their palms. Oh, they liven up the hand jobs with chiaroscuro and balms. Glory, glory, kickabout, they're the favourite of Uncle Bobo. Glory, glory, kickabout, and the empire marches on. Oh, the finest is from Savos. You won't find him at the docks, but by the time you've had your breakfast, he's had half a dozen cocks. They call him the Colossus, and if you're musically inclined, he'll strum your balalaika while he rogers you from behind. Glory, glory, Giuliano, we'll bend you over a piano. Glory, glory, kickabout, and the empire marches on. Up river into Sarta, once the theatres have closed, the actors work the peep shows and the booths and glory holes. They always love an audience, they always make a scene, with Vicario and with Maestra and a spit roast in between. Glory, glory to Barossa, he watches and has a little tosser. Glory, glory, kickabout, and the empire marches on. Last one. The perviest of clients can be found in Temeshwar, who won't get into bed for less than a menage a trois, or 4 or 5 or 6 or 10 elastic nose to bounds. Once they've worn out every hole you've got, they'd even fuck the hounds. Glory, glory to Lorenzo, they play him like a rusty trombone. Glory, glory, kickabout, and the empire marches. Oh, 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 thank you. Oh, thank you. Ooh. The neighbours like that one. I could hear them banging away in time. All right, now for the next, for the last one. It's an oldie but goodie. It's an award-winning song. It's very rude. It's the second rudest song in all of Anvil. The second rudest song. This song, as part of it, because it's for an audience, for a great big audience, you can get gusty gales of laughing, and you can pick on people. You can pick on people for different verses and slag them in front of their mates, and they have to laugh. They can't do anything. So some of that's going to be lost in the fact that I'm slinging these words out through this magical transporting device to you. So I guess if I'm graphically insulting a member of the audience, just got to imagine it's you particularly, right?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, you were the lady, right? Hopefully there's no one in from Sumar tonight, right? Oi, 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 in Sumar they lube up with chilies. Sing me another verse, worse than that other verse, or waltz me around by my willy. The first highborn empress had class, and she had a magnificent ass. Not pert and pink as you'd probably think. It was grey, had long ears and ate grass. Oi, 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 your sister goes strolling with sailors. Sing me another verse, or worse than that other verse, or waltz me around by my Willie. As the poets have mournfully sung, death takes the innocent young. The rolling in money, the screamingly funny, and those who are very well hung. Oi, 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 oi. I'd say hang, but then it wouldn't rhyme. Sing me another verse, worse than that other verse, or waltz me around by my Willie. There was a young lass from the marches, whose clothing was always in patches. When she was asked why, she replied with a sigh, because when I itches, I scratches. Oi, 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 that one doesn't rhyme in my accent. Sing me another verse, worse than that other verse, or waltz me around by Mum Willie. A monk with motives ulterior and morality rather inferior. He did with a nun what he shouldn't have done and made her a mother superior. Oi, 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 it's a very ecumenical matter. Sing me another verse, worse than that other verse, or waltz me around by my Willie. It was a young fella called Clyde who fell in an outhouse and died. Along came his brother and fell in another, and now they're interred side by side. Oi, 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 your auntie swims out to meet troopships. Sing me another verse, worse than that other verse, or waltz me around by my Willie. Similar rhymes in this next one. There once was an enchanting young bride who ate too many green apples and died. The apples fermented inside the lamented and made cider inside her insides. Oi, 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 sniff anything before you drink it. Life lesson that. Sing me another verse, or worse than that other verse, or waltz me around by my Willie. A professor once thought to show how to go about milking a cow. The farmer cried with an udder, but sir, that's no udder, and the bull is still chasing him now. Oi, 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 that's why they call it beef jerky. Sing me another verse, worse than that other verse, or waltz me around by my Willie. There was a young lady named Banker, a weird name but convenient for the purposes of this song, who slept while her ship lay at anchor. She woke in dismay when she heard the mate say, now hoist up the top sheet and spank her. Oi, 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 they're both sorts of sails, you dirty bastards. Sing me another verse, worse than that other verse, or waltz me around by my Willie. First of the directed ones, that, you. This fella is known for his shyness. He's got bollocks of different sizes. One is so small, it's not there at all, and the other one's huge and wins prizes. Oi, 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 oi. That's why we call him the Wrecking Ball. Sing me another verse, worse than that other verse, or waltz me around by my Willie. It's a long song, this. Once was a sorceress from Graz, whose knockers were made out of brass. And in stormy weather she banged them together and lightning shot out of her ass. Oi! Oi, 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 your mum's so old her fanny is haunted. Sing me another verse, worse than that other verse, or waltz me around by my Willie. An artist's apprentice felt faint, so he drank a whole sampler of paint. The whole of the spectrum flowed out of his rectum with a colourful lack of restraint. Oi, 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 his masterpiece hanging in tatters. Sing me another verse, worse than that other verse, or waltz me around by my Willie. Directed one, slagging off someone we know. A lad from the house of Montrose, you know who you are. He had a wet dream, I suppose. His landlady said as she cleaned up his bed, that didn't come out of his nose. Oi, 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 it's rapidly downhill from here. Sing me another verse, worse than that other verse, waltz me around by my Willie. This right twisted one needs a teasing, for he orgasms whenever he's sneezing. He hopped down to town and spent his last crown on a barrel of snuff for his pleasing. Oi, 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 Achoo! Sing me another verse, worse than that other verse, or waltz me around by my Willie. The god of the Temeshwar Junction has an organ that's long ceased to function. He'll deceive his good wife for the rest of her life with the aid of his officer's truncheon. Oi, 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 his missus can't explain the kids. Sing me another verse, worse than that other verse, or waltz me around by my Willie. Once was a man named Macameter, with a tool of prodigious diameter. 'Twas not his great size that caused such surprise, 'twas his rhythm iambic pentameter. Oi, 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 I bet you weren't expecting that one. Sing me another verse, worse than that other verse, or waltz me around by my Willie. Oh, there was a young fella named Denzel, whose tool was sharp as a pencil. He punctured an actress, 3 sheets and the mattress, and blunted his bedroom utensil. Oi, 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 and now it's more like a paintbrush. Sing me another verse, worse than that other verse, or waltz me around by my Willie. It's a long song, is he going to finish soon? No. A wizard who once dressed in grey would polish his wand every day. He'd oil up the shaft, work his wizardly craft, and produce a most magical spray. Oi, 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 he changed to white so it wouldn't carry the stains. Sing me another verse, worse than that other verse, or waltz me around by my Willie. Was a young lady named Sue, oh, fucking hell, who filled up her fanny with glue. She said with a grin, if they'll pay to get in, well, they'll pay to get out again too. Oi, 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 and that's why seduces with lie. Sing me another verse, worse than that other verse, or waltz me around by my Willie. Here's one bat the fella sat there, his nethers are absent of hair. If you pull down his pants, what you'd see at first glance looks like 2 pork chops cooked medium rare. Oi, 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 his balls are so cold he farts snowflakes. Sing me another verse, worse than that other verse, or waltz me around by my Willie. Once was a fella named Brent, had a prick so long that it bent. To save himself trouble, he'd stick it in double, and instead of coming, he went. Oi, 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 that's what we call a return journey. Sing me another verse, worse than that other verse, or waltz me around by my Willie. There once was a lady named Alice who used a sorcerer's staff for a phallus. They found her vagina 15 miles behind her and her arsehole in the imperial palace. Oi, 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 I guess that's Alice all over. Sing me another verse, worse than that other verse, or waltz me around by my Willie. Only a couple left now. This fella is known for his bravery, and by that I mean Mac, and his terrible habits unsavoury. With unspeakable howls, he deflowers young owls, he keeps in an underground aviary. Oi, 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 oi. Woo! Woo! Sing me another verse, worse than that other verse, or waltz me around by my Willie. Oh, fucking hell, it's this one. Oh, once was a vampire named Mabel, whose periods were extraordinarily stable. And every full moon she sat down with a spoon and drank herself under the table. Oi, 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 oi. Ah, ah. Sing me another verse, worse than that other verse, or waltz me around by my Willie. Last one, from a crypt to the church of St. Giles, came a scream that resounded for miles. Oh my goodness gracious, cried brother Ignatius. That's a fucking good rhyme. I've forgotten the bishop had piles. Oi, 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 and there burns the eternal fire. There is no other verse worse than that other verse. Now waltz me around by my Willie. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, I've given you my all. I've given you my voice and my essence. Oh, I'm sure a couple of you are having trouble breathing at the moment. Thank you, everyone. C'est fini. Oh, I'm clapping myself.
I see you with your goals and your big ideas, your hopes and dreams that you keep locked behind your fears. Why tarry? Why wait? Tomorrow's fair weather may come too late. You were born to be better, why deny what's true? A dream is just an ambition that you don't pursue. Have courage, be brave. Take a chance or take your chances to your grave. You've got a hunger, you've got a need. What you're denying, what you believe. You've got to take pride in who you are. Know you deserve all this and more. Nothing is written, nothing is set. If you want the future, you've got to get it. They may be...
I'd written down all these notes about how you know how to good. This reminds me of my first experience in Spiral. It's given me some memories, and I gotta say, as a fellow leaguer, I am shocked at how accurately you're portraying our culture. This stuff should not be getting out into the wider empire. Clearly, it was more of a visual performance as well as auditory, and I am blown away by the amount of emotion you have given to all of us. Mostly terror.
Okay, so those of you who don't know me, I am a wandering priest of ambition, and I'm trying to widen my horizons. And I've been speaking to my esteemed Kikabeo friend Blue, and I think that most of that performance was actually innuendo. So what parts I understood, I very much enjoyed. Bravo.
Excellent work there, Alfredo. Your first song might have been called The Indecisive Lover, but I don't think any of us watching are indecisive in the slightest about falling in love with you and your performances tonight. I will sleep well tonight thinking of Kikabayos. And I will also know to keep my beloved bird far away from Max. So thank you for the public health warning. Well done.
Yeah. Whilst we're at it, does anybody know why everybody keeps giving me funny looks when I talk about the fact that I'm friends with the Kikobell? No, just me.
The friends bit, I reckon.
Probably. It's who knows.
I see you with your goals and your big ideas, your hopes and dreams that you keep locked behind your fears. Why tarry? Why wait? Tomorrow's fair weather may come too late. You were born to be better, why deny what's true? A dream is just an ambition that you don't pursue. Have courage, be brave. Take a chance or take your chances to your grave. You've got a hunger, you've got a need. What you're denying, what you believe. You've got to take pride in who you are. Know you deserve all this and more. Nothing is written, nothing is set. If you want the future, you've got to get it. They may be smarter, they may be stronger, but you've a will.
Hello, I'm Cesarenzo di Trevento, Mother Bishop for the Church of the Little Mother. Tonight I've got 3 songs for you. Passed down from my father, who was once a great pirate of the sea. Here we go. The first one is about Tina Trevento. In fair Savo City, where the girls are so pretty, I first set my eyes on Tina Trevento. She wheeled a wheelbarrow through streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. She was a fishmonger, and sure was no wonder. Once was an orphan with a little mother before. She was taught to push her barrow through streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh. Crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. She died old and happy. Story doesn't end sadly. A prosperous prince, her hard work it did show. Now her soul pushes her barrow through the labyrinth narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. There we go. The next song is about a song about getting attacked by possibly the worst enemy on this green earth that we inhabit. Here we go. It was Friday morn when we set sail. We were not far from the land. And the captain he spied a grand old ship with a fancy spyglass in his hand. And the ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do blow, and we brave sailors are skipping on the top, while our cargo lies down below, below, below. Our cargo lies down below. And up spoke the captain of our gallant ship. A fine spoken man was he. You said those filthy Grendel may bring about our doom, lest we sink 'em to the bottom of the sea. The ocean waves do roll, the stormy winds do blow, and we brave sailors are skipping at the top, while our cargo lies down below, below, below. Our cargo lies down below. Then up spoke the first mate of our gallant ship. A strong young man was he, saying, I have a wife in Sovos by the sea. Tonight a widow she may be. And the ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do blow, and we brave sailors are skipping at the top. Well, little cargo lies down below, below, below. Cargo lies down below. And up spoke the cook of our gallant ship. A crazy old busher was he. He said, I care much more for me pots and me pans than I do for the bottom of the sea. And the ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do blow. We brave sailors are skipping at the top. Our cargo lies down below, below, below. Our cargo lies down below. Then up spoke the cabin boy of our gallant ship. A brave young lad was he, saying, I don't have a home, an orphan that I be. But this ship is home enough for me. And the ocean waves do roll all together now, and the stormy winds do blow. We brave sailors are skipping at the top, while our cargo lies down below, below, below. Our cargo lies down below. Now the Grendel had rammed our gallant ship, and 3 times around spun she. 3 times around spun our gallant ship, but we sank them to the bottom of the sea. Woo! And the ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do blow. We brave sailors are skipping at the top, while our cargo lies down below, below, below. Our cargo lies down below. Thank you very much. Last song. I'm taking the tone down a bit. Last 2 were a little bit happy. This one is called The Empire's Pilgrim. Intended more as a hymn. And as a priest of prosperity, I thought it was well suited for this place. I am a pilgrim of the Empire. I'm traveling through this world below. There is sickness, drugge and fire along the lonely roads I go. I follow footsteps of my mother, and all my loved ones went on alone. And I will walk the mighty labyrinth, and may my virtue guide me home. As an orphan with a little mother, she said she'd teach me all I need. And with my friends, we learned together and take great pride in all our deeds. I follow footsteps of my protectors and all my loved ones who went on alone. And I will walk the mighty labyrinth, and may my virtue guide me home. And in my fight, I must be courageous till this form lays beneath the earth. I'll enter in the labyrinth of ages and follow that path to my rebirth. I follow footsteps of my mother and all my loved ones who went on alone. And I shall walk the mighty labyrinth, and may my virtue guide me home. And that's it from me. Thank you very much.
I see you with your goals and your big ideas, your hopes and dreams that you keep locked behind your fears. Why tarry? Why wait? Tomorrow's fair weather may come too late. You will want to be better. Why deny what's true? A dream is just an ambition that you don't pursue. Have courage, be brave. Take a chance or take your chances to you.
Okay, so I know the bishop. I've enjoyed his hospitality at the Church of the Little Mother, but what I did not know that he had such musical depth. Perhaps I think he possibly left his instrument in the damp and it shrunk teeny tiny, but I applaud his ambition for continuing with the performance.
Yes, that was wonderful. There were some lovely little virtue tales in there. Beautiful, heartwarming stories. I think we could all learn from. Um, I. It's a shame that you've not been more prosperous and couldn't afford a full-size instrument, but like, well done for working with what you've got. It was very courageous.
Cesare, this showed the other side of the league. It was so heartwarming and nice, and I was smiling the whole time, and I wish I had a candle just to wave the entire time. And don't worry, we'll put some money together and we'll get you a bigger instrument.
Yes,
Uh,
I think I have some.
Hi everyone, I'm Tiana Zaidan Rakeza, and thank you for coming to support the Imperial Theatre tonight. I hope that, well, as a soutenir of prosperity, it is my job to ask that you support the theatre's chosen charities and invest in our physics so that we all might survive to be together in Anvil next year. I've got a couple of satire pieces for you tonight. This first one is my slightly irreverent take on the 383 Almanac. I hope the Tasato Printers Guild will forgive me.
What is that again?
383 and there's no one on the throne and no one knows where the Empress has gone, but there's plenty of folks who'd like to take her place. But Severin will cope even if he has to fudge it, and Lisa Lottie'll keep it in the budget for folks like me staying out of the throne race. Fighting all the time, but we never close a border. We can't hold the line, making chaos out of order. Synod speak their mind, and they don't let you forget it. But that doesn't mean they listen in the Senate, working through the night for virtue and devotion. You would think that I could push through a Senate motion, want to close a front, but diplomacy is hard, and when we bring troops home, there's Valon in our back garden. We shocked the Grendel pirates with our arrival, but we ended up giving them Faraz and Spiral. Can't wait to see who breaks the treaty first. Some of our neighbours are in on the act, but we pissed the rest off with the Liberty Pact, and we keep on hoping that nothing makes things worse. Fighting all the time, but we never close the border. We can't hold the line, making chaos out of order. Synod speak their mind, and they don't let you forget it. But that doesn't mean they listen in the Senate, fighting all the time. Yeah, they've got us all surrounded. You would think that fact would keep everybody grounded. We've got magic spells, place enchantments on each other. That's if we've got time between cursing one another through the night. Yeah, for virtue and devotion, you would think that I could push through a Senate motion, want to close a front, but diplomacy is hard, and when we bring troops home, there's Valon in our back garden. See if I can keep my tog almost out of the way. So this second song is about, well, it's a satirical take on the very real double standard that a lot of lineage people face in the Empire. Those people say that having lineage is great. Oh, it's great, no briars. 'Cause lineage is great, sure is great, no briars. A lineage is great, yes, it's great, no briars. A lineage is great, yes, it's great. Oh yeah, it's pretty clear that I'm a summer baby. Wear my heart on my sleeve, I like to break it daily. I got those little antlers that all the boys like. It gives them something to hang on to in the night. I like my drowgear friend, his deadpan sense of humor. Some say they eat our dead, I'm sure that's just a rumor. Yeah, he's a winter mage, I know one thing that's true. That's don't you piss him off, he'll curse the shit right out of you. My mama, she told me don't worry about your size. She says my antlers and your tips will grow in time. I talk to heralds of summer eternals that they ascend. But at least I don't have to kneel down to get into my tent. Oh, people say that having lineage is great. Oh, it's great, no briars. Yeah, lineage is great, sure is great, no briars. Yeah, lineage is great. Oh, it's great, no briars. 'Cause lineage is great, yes, it's great. I'd like to date a naga, they're subtle and tactile, but they all speak in riddles, something about a cuddle pile. Can't take my briar nowhere, it's his temper, you see. Surprised how many people think he'll turn into a tree. I've got two Cambion cousins, refined as any jewel. We used to play together, but only they knew the rules. I can't make friends with Nero, they find me childish, just because I ask them if their library smells of fish. Hey, we're bringing lineage back. Go ahead and tell them Stuffy highball that. No, I'm just playing, I know where you're at. But I'm here to tell you every inch of you is perfect, from the bottom to the top. Having lineage is great, oh it's great, more briars. Yeah, lineage is great, sure is great, more briars. Yeah, lineage is great, yes it's great, more briars. 'Cause lineage is great, yes it's great. Good night.
I see you with your goals and your big ideas, your hopes and dreams that you keep locked behind your fears. Why tarry? Why wait? Tomorrow's fair weather may come too late. You were born to be better, why deny what's true? A dream is just an ambition that you don't pursue. Have courage, be brave. Take a chance or take your chances to your grave. You've got a hunger, you've got a need. What you're denying, what you believe. You've got to take pride in who you are. Know you deserve all this and more. Nothing is written, nothing is set. If you
Mess. Excellent work there, but what more would we expect from the High Bard? Oh gosh. So lovely to hear a song about lineage. Nice to hear sort of, something fresh and joyful in that respect. And I I'm considering Mac. Your next project, I think, it's going to need to be a sing-a-thon, some sort of rings for strings affair, as there seems to be an issue with the instruments, the quality and size of them that's being passed around the Empire at the moment. What do you think, Shawnee?
I completely agree. This is some sort of magic. Something has happened, and we need to save the guitars of the Empire. But back to the performance, I loved the satirical nature of this, and the delivery was just brilliant. The lyrics are so zesty, and I enjoyed the entire performance.
Okay, so first of all, I would like to say that I suspect that both of you are wrong, considering that we've just seen the League and the Brass Coast. I actually think that they are competing to see who can have the most minuscule instrument. Performance-wise, a lot of people I talk to agree with me after I, really check that they agree with me that politics is boring. But I have to say that Tiana made that incredibly fun. I thought it was great.
Sighing softly to the river comes a loving breeze, setting nature all a quiver, rustles through the leaves. And the broken rippling measure laughs for very love, while the poplars in their pleasure wave their arms above. River, river, little river, may thy loving prosper ever. Virtue speed thee, poplar tree, may thy wooing happy be. Virtue speed thee, poplar tree, may thy wooing happy be. Yet the breeze is but a rover as he wings away. Broken poplar mourn a lover, sighing well a day. And the doing and undoing that this rogue could tell, when the breeze is out a wooing, who can woo so well? Pretty brook, thy dream is over, for thy love is but a rover. Sad the lord of poplar trees, courted by a fickle breeze. Sad the lord of poplar trees, courted by a fickle breeze. Drink to me only with thine eyes, and I will pledge with mine. Or leave a kiss but in the cup, and I will not ask for wine. The thirst that from the soul doth rise does ask a drink divine. But if of Janen's cup I'd sip, I would not change from thine. I sent thee late a rosy wreath, not so much honouring thee, as giving it a chance that there it would not withered be. But thou thereon didst only breathe, and sent it back to me. Since when it grows and smells, I swear not of itself, but thee.
I see you with your goals and your big ideas, your hopes and dreams that you keep locked behind your fears. White Terry, Why wait? Tomorrow's fair weather may come too late. You will want to be better, why deny what's true? A dream is just an ambition that you don't pursue. Have courage, be brave. Take a chance or take your chances to your grave. You've got a hunger, you've got a need. What you're denying, what you believe. You've got to take pride in who you are. Know you deserve all this and more. Nothing is written, nothing is set. If you want the future, you've got to get it. They may be smarter, they may be stronger, but you've a will and you've got a hunger. Oh, 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 I want to see you rise up, rise up.
Well, that was quite beautiful. Don't normally get something quite so heartfelt in my veil. And I have been told that that was another newcomer, Mirella Pavoni de Savos. So again, I have to applaud your ambition. As a priest of ambition, this really, really makes me quite excited for the people that are getting attracted to the Imperial Theatre.
Oh, yes, I completely agree. That was beautiful, really touching, wonderful use of light and shade when you were singing, Morella. Brilliant. 10 swamps out of 10 from this Calabasi.
As a fellow Salvosi, I am so pleased. Shown why we are the city of culture in the Empire. You've shown why we are towers and towers are miles ahead of the rest of the Empire. It's irrefutable with a performance like that. And I do just want to say welcome to the Anvil. It's wonderful.
Oh, jeez. I've never been on a stage this big. Or a stage at all, really. I'm from Navarre. Hi. I don't really have a striding or steadying at the moment, so I just kind of wander about. But my name's Red. And yeah, I've written a song. I've written a song about how it's hard for me to remember stuff. And it's called The Song I'll Forget. So, I hope you like it. I've been walking now for so long, and I don't really know just where to go or the place that I came from. And okay, fine, I don't quite know what day it is, but the time is right, and for tonight I know I've got your kiss. Oh dear, we go together like the birds and the bees, like Navari and the trees. You got me on my knees. I'll admit I can't remember if we're at war or we're at peace, but it's not easy keeping track of all my needs. What does it matter if I can't recall my name? I'll give each place I go a face to know and hope that's enough for fame. And honey, you can call me whatever seems best, as long as every time you say it I'm pressed up against your chest. Oh dear, we can go together like the birds and the bees, like Navari and the trees. You got me on my knees. I'll admit I can't remember if we're at war or we're at peace, but it's not easy keeping track of all my needs. It's difficult to say what's on my mind, 'cause there's not much at all. It tends to fall right off most of the time. But in the empty space that all leaves behind, there's lots of room for you to stick around if you are so inclined. Oh dear, we can go together like the birds and the bees, like Navari and the trees. You got me on my knees. I'll admit I can't remember if we're at war or we're at peace, but it's not easy keeping track of all my needs. Keeping track of all my needs. Keeping track of all my needs. Birds and the bees. I didn't write this next one. I heard some marchers singing it outside of a Navari Way house, but it sounded nice. And it's a little bit sadder, so I hope you still enjoy it just as much. Her eyes and words are so icy, oh, but she burns like rum on a fire. Hard and fast and angry as she can be, I walk my days on a wire. It looks ugly, but it's clean. Oh, mama, don't fuss over me. The way she tells me I'm hers and she is mine. Open hand or closed fist would be fine. The blood is red and sweet as cherry wine. Calls of guilty thrown at me, all while she stains the sheets of some other. Thrown at me so powerfully, just like she throws with the arm of her brother. But I want it, it's a crime. She's not around most of the time. The way she tells me I'm hers and she's mine. Open hand or closed fist would be fine. The blood is rare and sweet as cherry wine. Her fight and fury's fiery, oh, but she loves like sleep to the freezing. Sweet and right and merciful, I'm all but washed in the tide of her breathing. But it's worth it, it's divine. And I have this some other time. The way she tells me I'm hers and she's mine. Open hand or closed fist would be fine. The blood is rare and sweet as cherry wine. Thanks.
I see you with your goals and your big ideas, your hopes and dreams that you keep locked behind your fears. Why tarry? Why wait? Tomorrow's fair weather may come too late. You were born to be better, why deny what's true? A dream is just an ambition that you don't pursue. Have courage, be brave. Take a chance or take your chances to your grave. You've got a hunger, you've got a need. What you're denying, what you believe. You've got to take pride in who you are. Know you deserve all this and more. Nothing is written, nothing is set. If you want the future, you've got to get it. They may be smarter, they may be stronger, but you've a will and you've got a hunger. Oh, oh, oh. I want to see you rise up, rise up. Oh, oh, oh. I want to see you rise up, rise up. Oh. Why deny when you know what your heart desires? You want to burn bright, then you know you've got to feed the fire. One flash, one flicker, one spark, and then your heart beats quicker. You're gonna fail and you're gonna fall. You're gonna gamble and lose it all. You're gonna bleed and you're gonna cry, but better to fail than never to try. Those are the risks when you're a contender. Scars that mark you from a pretender. When no one knocks you down, then you get right back up again, sing it and show them all just who they're fucking with. Oh, oh, oh. I wanna see you rise up, rise up. Oh, oh.
This was such a nice performance to play us out. It is such a lovely, tender voice, and there was so much expression and joy there. It gave me a warm feeling inside. The one thing I did note is that the curse doesn't seem to be restricted to the League and the Brass Codes. This shrinking problem is spreading. We need to deal with it.
So, really nice first performance from Navari Naga. Sam, thank you very much. We have to say, from one wanderer with a memory problem to another, that was fantastic.
What a way to end the show. Red, come visit my swamp anytime. You've got a fan here. Such an expressive face, wonderfully expressive lyrics, brilliant. And I think that might have been the biggest instrument we saw this evening tonight too. Very impressive. Okay then, Mac, we've got a lot to talk about. So if you'd give us a bit of time to make our decisions and to deliberate, we'll get those results back to you all as soon as possible.
Yes, going to be some debate, but be with you soon.
I see you with your goals and your big ideas, your hopes and dreams that you keep locked behind your fears.
So, they've left me to come back and chat to you all. Yay! I don't know. That was fun, wasn't it? I hope you're all enjoying this so far. They're going to come back with the decisions of what they've made on everything for you, so that'll be good. They all are really talented. I can't sing. I was contemplating coming out and having a little sing-song, but no, that's not going to happen. Maybe right at the end, I might finish off with a song. So, and it's yeah, so we can do that. So, but I have one thing to give out. Well, not to give out, to decide on, and I need everyone's help with that. We need a People's Choice winner for this one. So, but I don't decide that. Everyone who is watching tonight gets to decide that. So if everyone writes down, does your thing, and say, sing us the song of Rainbow Potatoes. Fuck off. No, that's not how that goes. Sorry, but no, I'm not sorry. Let me know how. Yeah, who was your favorite? So let me know, everybody. Who was your favorite song tonight? Song or performer? We'll go for performer. Who was everybody's favorite? And then I'll look through and then decide that, and then we can see who's got what. The Rude League guy, right? Okay. Yeah, it is a great song. The Willy song. The Willy song. Okay, so Alfredo at the moment. Oh, Red as well. Okay, so a couple there for. How do we choose? Well, it's quite simple. You sit there and you go, I like this one a lot. I like this person a lot, rather. They're my favorite. And then you write it down, and then I go, oh, you like that one. And then I think about it, and then you get put onto a list in my mind. And then you go from there. So Morella so far as well. So that's 2 for 1. So 3. Alfredo was the most catchiest and made me laugh the most. Tiana as well. Morella, I think, although Alfredo a close second, of course. The Mac poem was wonderful. The line there, that's come back again. I like that. I do have a pet. I do have an aviary. I do have some pet owls. Ooh, ooh. So Morella, Alfredo. So Red, Morella. Obviously, yeah. Obviously, I'd vote for my fiance. I can understand that one too. But from a lyrically great, the High Bard herself, so Tiana, the Lineage song, and then the Cute Snacks song. Okay, so that's a few for Red here at the moment. I simply cannot say no to crude humour sometimes, though I know I now fear for the owls of Anvil. I don't. I look after them. I care for them deeply. you can't see them anymore because they're in my underground aviary. You understand that? So, so everyone at the minute is winning. So I vote for the owls traumatized by this production. That's a good way to be. Mine was for the Summerborn Tiana. Another one for Red. Hoot off, you do. I don't. They are violated. Hourly, these poor owls. Deeply, really deeply. So Morella, again, I think Morella's doing really, really well here. I think it's Morella and Alfredo, and then Red. So let me cut to my deciding thing here. I don't have any money. I don't have any money. I don't have any money. I care for them deeply. All 6 inches of me. 6 inches. Does it go that big? No, you're winding me up now. Nothing goes that big. So who haven't we heard from here? There's there. Oh, let's have a. So Blue, if Blue's still in chat and is still around, let me know who you are thinking there as well. So, but I think it's quite even. I think I might just have to decide for you all. So, Lady Elsa deserves recognition for opening our lineup. So, definitely. She's if you ever get to go to Dorn, I always recommend to people to go off and see Lady Elsa perform because she's incredible. Fantastic singer, fantastic voice, fantastic songs as well. If you're ever going around and you want something crude, I have an underground aviary, you see, and it's worth a visit. So we'll go through it one more time. So what are people's final thoughts? I think I know where I'm leaning towards at the moment, and I can make that final decision. But if anyone's got any final words that they want to say, see if who help us, who. Oh dear. Who'd so hollowly know? They're telling me they love me. They're my only friends. No, it's wrong. It's I have loads of friends because I see them all when I'm on Twilight. So who are we all thinking? So come on, last go. Tell me who, and then we can go from there. We are the Owl Liberation Front. Open the door. No. Can you vote for yourself? Is that allowed? Yes. Let's go for yes. I like yes a lot. Love how derailed this conversation got. Yes. I like that too. It happens a lot. You have seen me in the field. You have seen me around Anvil, I'm sure. I think everybody has seen me around Anvil. In that case, I vote me, and I wasn't even on it. Oh, I think we have a winner right there. No, we don't at all. No, just no. Sorry. I think I'm leaning towards. I think I'm going to go. Yes, damn indeed. I know. Go and have a drink to more. Drown your sorrows a bit. I'm going to give you another 10 seconds, everybody, and I'm going to have a. Mac Winton takes all the prizes. Oh, I like that one a lot. I don't think the judges will let me win, though. They might do. They might do. Morella. Red. Okay, we gotta... Yeah. Hi, Bart. You're not helping. You know that, right? If I'd done a vote properly here, we would have had a winner by now. But I thought I'd do it my own way. And you know what it's turned out to be? Wrong. Very, very wrong. So, 3 different people. F, yeah. Oh, it's my mum. Oh, yeah, Mumsy. Oh, no, it's an orc. So, I think the judges win everyone. Yeah, I'll agree with that too. No, you're wrong as well. I would like to go... I think I'm leaning towards someone. I'll let the judges announce who it is, because I have a lovely thing here. And I'm just going to let them know. I've done the thing because you know I have a thing, and I like that. The lineage one had very good original lyrics. I think Red may have pipped it. You know what? Funnily enough, that's what I just put down there. So I think we're agreed. Yeah, Red. Well done. There is a prize. That's not a prize. There could be a prize. I'll have a think of a prize. I will buy you your own bottle of 2 Feet cider. There you go. You've won a prize. It's a bottle. You've won a pet owl. Indeed. The Mac Baking Pig promises. It's a bottle of 2 Feet cider. There might not be any cider in it, but it says 2 Feet cider on it. So you know you've got that there as well. So the judges are going to let me know when they're all ready and we can go back to them. So you can fit the bottle in the owl once. Wow. I think you think too highly of me there. I think, yeah, it's just really small. It's more of an innie than anything else there. So, yeah. So you've got me here for a little bit. So what would people like to know? Let's do a little ask. Let's ask Mac. Come to me. Tell me your. Have you got a problem? Do you want my help? Would that help you? Do you want to confide in Uncle Mac? Want to tell me things? Would you like me to do a problem solving thing for you? Get my willy out. Why? It's nothing special. And who said that? Well, I can scroll back up and read, and it says you. Oh dear. That's for OnlyFans. Calm down. Indeed, yeah. But is it right to have your mother as your only customer? Anyway, I digress. That goes it back into Alfredo's song. So how is everyone doing this evening? Have you all enjoyed this tonight? Has it all been fun? Have you all had a giggle, had a laugh, had a sing song, had a bit of a dance? It's not the size that counts; it's how much you get paid to put it away that matters. Very true. And I earn a fortune for just putting it away. So greatly, it's been excellent. It's been quite the evening. I hope so. I hope everybody has had fun. I certainly have, even though half the songs I can't really hear. So, because of reasons that are there. So, I haven't been here too much, but it's been a good evening. All the acts were amazing. Thank you for hosting. This was great fun. Everybody donate. Give money. It's split between 2 fantastic causes. Do the thing with the stuff and the buttons and the press and the donation things. And that's great. Where's the money going? The money is going to the wonderful NHS lot, and also to a group that helps people in need in a very direct fashion, run by the wonderful Mr. Roberto Bean. He is wonderful. Oh, Goose Whisper fans. No, that goes into. There's another donate button down there. That's all the way at the bottom. That's if you want to give money to me, and that goes to the Goose Whisper Fund. And it's not Goose Whisper. It's called Twilight. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing. So, there's the potato. Oh, no, it's not the potato. That's someone else's face. Not sure I like that. But, yeah. So, yeah, so do those things as well. Yeah, the Drug Ring Fund. So, the first time we're back at Anvil, we are going to be hosting a tour. The Mac and Grim Anvil Tour to the incredibly wealthy. You basically turn up, we take you around, you pay for everything for us, we take some drugs, and then we go that direction somewhere. And if you can follow us, you can. And it'll be a laugh. We talk about stuff a lot too, and we're going to have a bit of a giggle. So, yeah, they're all saying congratulations to it, so that's fantastic. I like that a lot. So, yeah, so we do miss the film. Who knew changelings were so horny? Well, everyone. I think I might have to start up on OnlyFans now because I can get my knee out a lot. Okay, so I think the judges are all ready now as well. You'll be very grateful to know. So what we'll do is I'll pass you back to the judges, and then they can let you know everything that's gone on, and then I'll be back after that. Okay, right. So do I click the thing? I click the thing, I think. It's, no, I've done that wrong, haven't I? Maybe if I click that thing, and then that thing happens over there, and then
I see you with your goals and your big ideas, your hopes and dreams that you keep locked behind your fears. Why tarry? Why wait? Tomorrow's fair weather may come too late. You will want to be better. Why deny what's true? A dream is just an ambition that you don't pursue. Have courage, be brave. Take a chance or take your chances to your grave. You've got a hunger, you've got a need. Why try denying what you believe? You've got to take pride in who you are. Know you deserve all this and more. Nothing is written, nothing is set. If you want the future, you've got to get it. They may be smarter, they may be stronger, but you've a will and you've got a hunger. Oh, oh, oh. I want to see you rise up, rise up. Oh, oh, oh. I want to see you rise up, rise up.
Everyone, we've got your results. It's been a long and hard deliberation because so many of you are so good in so many different categories. First, I want to start off by saying a big congratulations to Red for winning the People's Choice Award. Well done, you. And then we'll move on to our following categories. The winner of the most courageous performance, one that's very close to my heart, is Earl Alyssa Tamerlane. Well done. Well done indeed. You brought some lovely courage as well as loyalty to our ears. Sajik.
So, the second award that we wish to announce is the best sorrowful performance. And again, that goes to Earl Ailsa Tamerlane. As Vrushkin, I like, as I said, a song that you can have a good cry to. And I think that's what you delivered to us. Shawnee.
Thank you. Next up is the most virtuous. And I think, and I'm really happy to give this one to my good friend, Cesare. Anka.
Okay. Well, next up is the most epic performance. And I'm really happy to give this to one of our newcomers, a playwright by the name of Riska, and the players, Donato and Grimandi, for helping out with that. It was brilliant. Told us a tale. You took us on a real story there. Wonderful work. Over to you, Zadjik.
So the next category is best erotic performance. It needed a lot of conversation with my fellow judges, but apparently the winner is Alfredo. So well done for your array of songs, Shawnee.
Next up, and it really gave us all a lot to think about, was the best political satire, and we're going to be giving that to Tiana.
Well done, Tiana. We follow that up with the most joyful category. And that, it is my great pleasure to announce, goes to Red. Well done, Red. You really put a smile on all of our faces.
The next category is best comedic performance. This caused quite a lot of disagreement between us judges, and eventually we decided to award it jointly to the high bard, Tiana, and possibly one of the lowest bards in the Empire for song theme, Alfredo. So well done to the both of you.
Hold on. And next up is our best newcomer, and just I want to say all of the newcomers this evening were incredible, but we had to pick someone, and we picked Mirella.
Really beautiful job, Morella. Well done. So, here we are at the last award of the evening. The
Yes.
best overall performance. It is our honour to announce that tonight's winner of the best overall performance is
Cesare!
Cesare! Well done. We really loved the mixture of stories you gave to us, the variety in there, the emotion that they were told with, the simplicity and clarity of the message was beautiful. Excellent work.
For me, any bishop that can sing me a sea shanty and then a serious ballad is probably worth listening to in his sermons as well. So, from one priest to another, very well done.
Absolutely, it was so heartwarming. I could feel all these lovely, bubbly feelings all around when you were singing. So nice. And I'd just like to say on a personal note, everyone who performed this evening, amazing.
And anyone that has shown themselves to be a prosperous citizen and has put forward to the funds that we are raising money towards, thank you very much as well.
We'll see you at the Rings for Strings concert.
Yes,
I see you with your goals and your big ideas, your hopes and dreams that you keep locked behind your fears. Why tarry? Why wait? Tomorrow's fair.
Hello everyone. So, you've got me back. I just wanted to come on to say thanks to everybody for being here, for taking part, for turning up to watch, for being involved, and for doing everything. This is why we love Empire so much. This is why we love LARPing. And the fact that we've all got here together and we're able to do this sort of thing to help people out is a huge thing. So, really, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much, everybody, for being involved. Thank you, everyone, for performing. I want to say a special thank you to Dawn for performing first, because that's always the hardest. So thank you so much to Dawn. I really appreciate it. Thank you, everyone, to performing, though. People who have not done it before. And, yeah, you're fantastic. So thank you so much, everyone. Everyone give yourself a round of applause, pat on the back. Please donate, and please, come back and watch more streams. Get involved. Join Discord. Do everything. Just be nice to each other. Look after each other. If you're struggling, ask for help. Okay? We're all here to help. Okay? Much love. Stay safe. Take care.